It's a cold case that has tormented a community for 21 years. The suspected murder of 4 seniors in the Muskoka region. Their bodies have never been found. Today, the OPP asking for the public's help, hoping for their investigation. That time is their best friend.
At least if we knew what happened to the body parts, they could be laid to rest in a place where we know where they are. We would like them to have a finer resting place.
The mystery revolves around 4 unsolved homicide investigations dating back to 1998. 69-year-old Ralph Bernard Grant, 70-year-old John Leroy Crofts, 77-year-old Joan Dorothy Lawrence, and 89-year-old John James Semple were last seen alive at retirement properties in the Muskokas, run by 3 brothers and a sister, known as the Land family.
These properties were owned and operated by 4 siblings named Catherine, Paul, Walter, and David Land. These individuals have never cooperated with police.
The fact that the Land family have not cooperated with police, what does that say to you?
It says they are of interest to us.
The Lands own Cedar Pines Retirement Home and Fern Glen Manor. The residences that have now been closed have been described as substandard.
We received information from past residents who described their departures from these properties as escaping, leaving in the middle of the night.
Over the years, 16 retirees died in the care of the Lands. Police say only 12 were reported. The 4 who are unaccounted for are the alleged victims at the center of the homicide investigation. One of the missing is Joan Lawrence, also known by many as the Cat Lady. Detective Inspector Rob Matthews first met Joan after she filed a complaint about her missing income tax checks. She was living in an 8x10 shed that she rented from the Lands for $600 a month. There was no electricity and no insulation. After the detective complained to the Lands about Joan's living condition, she was moved into a broken-down van. 2 months later, police claimed Joan was murdered near the property where the van was located, though Joan, as well as 3 other men presumed dead, have never been found.
We do not have bodies at this point.
But you are suggesting that you know she died on that property?
I am, and we know.
What police did find on the rural property shortly after Joan's death? Multiple dead cats that appear to have been shot. Joan Lawrence had no known living family at the time of her alleged murder, though we did catch up today with Ralph Grant's family, who had this message.
Before we leave this earth, we would like there to be some resolution. We would like to find out.
Police are releasing these never-before-seen photos of the victims and the properties in question in hopes of encouraging anyone who may know something to come forward, including the Land family.
What would your message be for the Land family today?
I would just implore them to come forward and cooperate. As I said, there are, we generally put people in 3 categories: witnesses, persons of interest, and suspects. If you don't cooperate with police, there's a question mark there on where you lie.
The OPP are concerned that some people who may have been witnesses who lived on the properties owned by the Land family may have passed on because of old age, and that could pose a serious problem for their investigation. Now, some of our questions simply couldn't be answered today because this is an ongoing, active investigation. Anyone with information are being asked to call the Ontario Provincial Police.